Welcome back to Molly's Cozy Kitchen. Today we will be making a more savory carrot bread in the second part of this saga. The recipe I will be making today is a family recipe that comes from my great aunt Judy. Now, let's get started. First, we need a cup of grated carrots. We did this last week, so I'm kind of going to breeze past it, but basically you're going to cut off the ends of 3 or 4 large carrots, peel them, and grate them with a box grater. As you can see, I'm putting the scraps of the carrots in my eco-friendly veggie scrap bag, like last week. You can use the smaller or the larger setting of the box grater. I prefer the large one to get a little bit of texture in there, kind of adds a nice kick. Then, once you have a cup of grated carrots, you can measure it out if you need to. You can move on to the batter. Start with the dry ingredients. In a large bowl, combine 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. Just mix or whisk that gently to combine, and then you can move on to the rest of the ingredients. Now, add 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, I like dark brown sugar, to the mixture, and then use your spoon or whisk to mix that all up. Then add in 1 cup of milk or milk substitute, I used almond milk, 1/4 cup, which is 1 stick of melted and cooled butter, and 2 large eggs. You can beat these beforehand or you can just add them right in. It won't make much of a difference if you do a good mixing job all together. Now, once a nice cohesive batter forms, you can add in your grated carrots. At this point, you could also add in a 1/2 cup of chopped and toasted walnuts. I didn't have any, but they're a great addition. And mix everything all up. Then you're going to grease a large baking loaf pan and pour in your delicious carrot bread batter. You can smooth out the top of the batter once you're done. Make sure everything gets nice and distributed so it bakes evenly. And bake it in an oven that is set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 177 degrees Celsius for anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. For me, it took about 45 minutes. My oven gets pretty hot, but for you, it might take up to an hour. All right, then take out your bread and let cool before slicing. Once the bread is cool, use a serrated knife to cut yourself a slice or 2. You can serve with butter or jam. I like it with cheese because that adds a nice little bit of salty sweet. Let's have my brother try it and see what he thinks. And he loves it. Now, as you can see, we made 2 carrot breads. One which is heartier and more savory, and one which is sweet and has great cinnamon and goes great with frosting. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell for notifications. If you want to check out these recipes, you can visit mollyscozykitchen.com. See y'all next time.